welcome back to Port Priority 8, and my goodness, that top 128 has delivered, and it's still delivering. You can check out the side streams as well. Check out the BTS stream. Check out the stream at EE on EE's channel. So all the top 128 loser side is still going on, but we're going to continue onward. Top 32 winners side. Oh my goodness. So many upsets. Where do we even start?
Bro, it has been a crazy day. And the level of talent, I was watching off-stream matches, and we had the best Duck Hunt in the world versus the best Jigglypuff in the world off-stream because there were too many good things going on.
Yeah.
It's absolutely crazy. And we got more great stuff coming on right now. We have Umeki versus SkyJ going to be our first set of this block. And I actually have some interesting info on this one.
Okay.
First of all, these two have never played, as far as I'm aware.
Okay.
Which is not a surprise, you know, with the regions. However, I talked to SkyJ beforehand to see how he was feeling about this. He's feeling pretty confident. And there's two reasons behind that. First of all, feels really good about the matchup. But second of all, he was watching Umeki warm up.
Okay.
Because Umeki was warming up against Ken's Incineroar.
Okay.
You know, like, it's better than nothing. Get a top player to play the character. He was dialed in right behind them the whole time, just watching.
Getting that inside info.
And he was feeling like Umeki doesn't know the matchup well enough. He thinks he's got this.
Yeah, I mean, that's always the curveball, especially with character specialists like Big D or like SkyJ, right? The first time you face them, it could be a little rocky, right? And even if you know what the character is, even though you know what your game plan is, executing is a whole different ball game, right?
And you don't just have to execute it, you have to execute it against SkyJ. Once again, the best in the world at his character.
Yeah, and SkyJ doesn't give you a lot of time to figure it out.
He
hits very hard, and he'll rob those stocks as early as possible. Incineroar, a character that can get these really, really big hits, can be a little struggle to get them sometimes because of the lack of mobility. But once Incineroar gets in to get his hands dirty, oh my goodness, it's going to hurt.
Yeah, absolutely. And y'all saw it on the stream just a little bit ago. SkyJ knows how to get those hands dirty.
Oh, especially versus Riddles, right? So
man, those down airs.
We'll see. I mean, Umeki going to have a little bit more defensive options than a fighting game character, right? So Riddles, it's kind of a weird matchup in a sense where Incineroar wants to fight you, but also the FGC characters want to fight you as well. So it becomes really, really scrappy. I'm assuming Umeki is going to try, again, Peach, another character that wants to scrap most of the time, but you have the options, fall back, pull some turnips, play the distance game. You have the float to kind of stall out in the air as well. But Incineroar, some of the best aerials in the game, right? That sweeping up air.
You got to respect it.
All your aerials are just really, really strong and can swat a lot of characters out of the air in general. So we'll see actually if Umeki will play it more grounded, more float style, more turnip style. Very interested to see what approach Umeki is going to take here.
Yeah, I feel like a big part of that air versus ground game will come down to how well SkyJ is able to force Umeki's hand or vice versa with the air mobility and air acceleration. Because obviously, Daisy moves a whole lot better in the air than Incineroar.
Right.
But if SkyJ can, add that corner pressure, somehow figure out ways to read that movement, it may force Umeki to mix things up again. Maybe go for those turnip combos.
Yeah, and I mean, we'll also see how comfortable Umeki is off stage. Maybe that's something SkyJ was really watching out for in those friendly matches versus Ken's Incineroar, because it is, Incineroar doesn't have the greatest recovery, but edge guarding him isn't necessarily as cookie cutter as you may think, right? Incineroar does have unique specials that give him armor, so in some certain scenarios where you should swing, you actually have to fall back and whiff punish and stuff like that. So definitely a lot more intricacies when it comes to edge guarding Incineroar. It is not as simple as go out and hit the big cat, right?
I think one of the level 1 tests of that is going to be, does Umeki know the spacing to punish up B in its end lag?
Right.
That's something I see a lot in this region. We have so many Incineroar players here, and the really aware top players in the region are able to consistently punish that. And if you can punish that, you can shut down in a lot of situations SkyJ's ability to recover high. Then you force the low recovery, and then you kind of you can do whatever you want with him at that point.
Yeah, edge guarding Incineroar low feels more cookie cutter, but Incineroar recovering high with that cross chop, it gets a little bit more tricky, right? And that's where Incineroar mix-up really come through, because you can angle the cross chop in many different ways, right?
Yeah, even just, making them have to guess if you're going to go high or go low. That's a huge thing in and of itself. I mean, Peach is a bit of a floaty character, so sometimes that vertical movement, you can't necessarily react. Right. And we'll see if SkyJ is able to take advantage of that.
Yeah, and both these players going to have that fantastic combo game. Not too sure. I mean, we saw we saw Incineroar, we saw SkyJ versus Riddles, right? Had a lot of the confirms on deck. Maybe a little harder for Incineroar against these floatier characters. We'll see, right?
Yeah, we'll see.
Maybe the confirms are not as consistent or maybe not last as long. I mean, Peach and Daisy more around that like lighter end to the mid-weight section of this weight chart here. But we can talk about and speculate all we want, but at the end of the day, we'll see who gets through this set and who's going to move on through the winner's side of this top 32 and who can even get into and pierce into this top 8. If you can get into this top 8, that is such a huge accomplishment because of how stacked it is.
Getting into this top 8 is like winning a major in and of itself. It's
just
crazy.
Itself, yeah. Like a lot of these top 8 qualifiers we're about to see are going to be grand finals of a lot of these other major tournaments, right?
And I feel like everybody in the bracket at this point could go on that run. It's so ridiculously stacked. And Port is one of those tournaments that historically, I feel like every year, someone goes on a big run. And right now, SkyJ saying he wants it to be him.
What is the DPS on SkyJ's build? Look at this, 156%, 30 seconds in. Oh my goodness.
My man spec'd into glass cannon and forgot about the glass because he is not getting hit.
Okay, finally, Umeki gets an opening, but a little bit too much rage. The up throw will do it for sure. Incineroar and SkyJ coming through and opening up this top 32 in very strong fashion.
Yeah, SkyJ proving it wasn't just words when he said he was confident. Umeki has not figured out how to get in against him, and even when he does, like that Nair, it didn't combo. SkyJ was just able to spot dodge out.
And again, this up air, and oh my goodness, just not, I don't even think he's missed a single Alolan whip so far. Oh man, and there's the punish, and Umeki needs to figure this out real quick.
There's an opportunity.
No double jump here.
But the grab, oh my goodness, is that it? Okay, wait, oh, it is!
Yeah, when Daisy misses a directional air dodge to ledge, there's not a lot of verticality there, so usually ends up being the stock, even sometimes with the double jump there. And wow, Umeki looking really lost in this matchup. I mean, maybe just not having too many Incineroar players in Japan.
Yeah, I mean, Umeki had to opt to play against Ken, right? Ken is not an Incineroar player. We all know this. However, you gotta try. And right now, it seems like that warm-up may have missed a couple of the key factors of SkyJ's game plan.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, even when I think about Ken in general, it's just like, well, you got the fastest character in the game, and Incineroar is one of the slowest characters.
Like,
so
wait, why
not a lot of parallels, right?
I'm holding forward and nothing's happening, coach. I don't understand.
Finally, Umeki getting one stock off the table here. Gonna need a big conversion turnip in hand. This should be really big, at least 50 damage. Oh, 70. Almost tries to go for the entire string here to get the stock. Goes for the 0 to death. Doesn't connect, but you got to if you're Umeki, right? You have to just hit
you
once.
You got to try. And good stuff to SkyJ for managing to mash out of that. That is something that Incineroar kind of gets to do with that situation because it has an initial hitbox that keeps him safe. However, signs of life from Umeki there. That's the kind of adaptation we need to see. Game 1 going to go to SkyJ, but if Umeki can play every stock like that last stock, there may be a chance here.
Yeah, especially with the way that game opened up. I think Umeki was still trying to win, but in most of those scenarios, especially in a best of 5, these top players will use that first game, especially if you're at such a big deficit, to farm some data, right?
Yeah, it's data.
Okay, yeah, let's go ahead. Let's figure out how some of these interactions with the two characters work. Like I said, you don't have a lot of time. Best of 5, you could go 5 games, but still, even 5 games, not a lot of games to work with, especially if you're learning the matchup on the spot. And even if you know the baselines of the matchup, you're going up against the Incineroar, right? This character specialist, SkyJ, has really put this character through so many top 8s at so many different tournaments, right? So, I mean, has essentially innovated how you play this character at top level.
He really has. It's been a treat to watch this character go up tier lists because of this man alone. And a little bit of Mystery Soul, he's in there as well. He's gone on some runs. But SkyJ, like you said, is the Incineroar. But to be fair to his opponent, SkyJ did get a bit of a data advantage going into this. I don't fear the man who warms up for the matchup. I fear the man who watches you warm up for the matchup.
Yeah, good point. So let's see, going into this next game here, and both these players, character specialists till the end. We don't have to worry about counter picks with characters and stuff. Obviously, the stage counter picks are still on deck here.
And we're showing out with the music. Music slowing down. Maybe that's a sign that
Umeki likes this kind of music.
Yeah, Umeki
picked it specifically.
I saw a deep breath coming in. Maybe should play Wii Fit. I don't know. And going to small battlefield, slightly smaller stage. Interesting choice coming out from Umeki. How do you feel about that?
I mean, yeah, a smaller stage here, and we'll see how the platforms play into this game as well. And honestly, okay, swinging back against the Alolan Whip, not letting the armor come through. There's the up air, forcing the air dodge. And yeah, I mean, this frame trapping is going to be so strong coming out from SkyJ here. Umeki, look at just charging right through, not even trying to pull some of these turnips after getting a hit.
Yeah, SkyJ is just being suffocating right now, but at the same time, Umeki does have the percent lead. It's just that when SkyJ gets in, it's so much scarier because of how consistent he's able to punish you in the corner in those disadvantaged situations, even things like that Nair. Now, look how much he gets off of just that.
Ooh, the forward tilt was so close to connecting the fair. Not enough. This cat is heavy, and there's the revenge on the turnip. That is going to be the main answer for Incineroar when it comes to any type of projectile matchup, so watch out for that revenge. But Umeki finally going to nail that stock.
There's that adaptation we were talking about, and that puts Umeki up 3 stocks to 2. It's on SkyJ now to not let this get out of hand, and with combos like these, oh, but the whiff, that's the downside. You mess up once against this man, he is going to grab you.
Okay, double up air here, not going to toss the turn. I'm just going to try to get the regrab on the landing here. Another turnip pull, there's the revenge on the down air. Oh, big cash out.
Yeah, that's huge. And the revenge again, and you can't come back. SkyJ, that was genius.
Yeah, and Umeki missing the tech. They're not ready for it. Maybe Umeki thought, okay, the revenge is going to hit me to the right, but actually getting tossed to the left. Big cash out once again from the revenge, 40%, and everything was looking great for Umeki. And then just flipping the table on his side here, SkyJ. Wow, looking so dominant in the second stock.
Oh my goodness, SkyJ. He is finding so many revenges. We were talking about the adaptation from Umeki, finally able to close out that stock, but SkyJ's just got, what, 3-4 revenges all in a row there, and absolutely went to town with them.
Okay, here's the punish on the revenge. There's the parasol. Is it enough on the high call out? Umeki, I got the cheese too. Just because you're Incineroar, you're not the only one that can get 50% KOs. Calling out the double jump and the parasol off the top.
My man got that cheddar. Kill that 50 off the parasol. That hurts for SkyJ. He's like, wait, hold on. That's my thing. I kill you at 50. What does he do now?
Man, Umeki was down an entire stock, figured out a win condition on the spot. The adaptation coming out from Umeki. I mean, Umeki looked so lost, especially the first couple stocks on that game one. Really pulled it together and made a hell of a play here on this game two.
Yeah, that was a tremendous comeback from Umeki. Had the early lead, lost it. It's so easy to go a little bit into autopilot there, start to get discouraged, feel like you've lost the game, and slip up even more. But Umeki kept the pedal to the metal, kept the cool, used that music counter pick to his advantage. SkyJ going the complete opposite direction with the music here. I feel like that really speaks to their mental games.
Oh yeah, for sure. Umeki always wanting to try and slow the Incineroar down. I mean, Incineroar not having the best mobility, but again, when the momentum starts to build and SkyJ starts getting these hits, it feels like the character can be a little too quick, right?
Yeah. It's amazing, like this idea that we have in Smash specifically of these super heavies in the corner where movement speed doesn't matter so much anymore, and just the devastation that they call, like say Ganondorf. Ganondorf ledge trapping is one of the most terrifying things in the game. It doesn't matter that he's bottom tier. And the same thing is true with a character like Incineroar, who is a little bit better than Ganondorf.
Just a little bit better. I mean, same idea, but Incineroar with more practical tools here, especially that revenge. There's the parry, but the drift to the left here. Umeki getting back on stage, the down air pressure, trading back and forth, but Incineroar being the heavier of the two, this is an advantage of him here, and we'll see if Umeki can get back on the stage hanging on the ledge.
I feel like I was talking about how good SkyJ and Incineroar are at the oh, Mr. Saturn! But it's gone. Okay, that's such a scary situation for the game plan of SkyJ. He uses that shield a lot. Able to get the stock, though.
Yeah, and the rollback. Oh, a bomb! I mean, do you use it for the edge guard here, the Z drop? The throwdown.
You gotta!
That was so smart coming up from Umeki, using the bomb and just being like, hey, if you go down low to the ledge and then covering the higher arc with the back air.
Yo, someone in chat, hit me up with those stats. What is the statistical chance that you pull Mr. Saturn directly into bomb? I need to know. That's absolutely crazy, and massive props to Umeki for managing to take such good advantage of that and take the stock.
Yeah, missing the drag down combo though. Umeki tossed out a lot of damage. There's the up air, but the turn up getting caught by the Incineroar Nair, and oh, that is surely the stock, especially right by the edge of the stage. And these Alolan whips are clean in house.
Someone just said 1 in 37,650. I don't know if that's true, but I believe you, Chatter. Either way, we know.
Chat never lies.
Chat never lies to me. Abraham Lincoln actually said that.
Oh my goodness, you're still alive, but my God, that almost took the stock. Catching it with the down tilt, the turnip going left to right here.
I love the revenge again. That's the win condition. And if you get grabbed in the corner again, Umeki has to play back because SkyJ has so much reversal pressure off stage.
Okay, 164% going for the deep edge guard here. Umeki, fantastic punish. And yeah, we need to see the edge guards. This cat has to not make it back to stage if Umeki wants to keep this set competitive. Oh, this could be it. The side B. Oh my goodness, doesn't pull the trigger on it.
Now, SkyJ maybe showing his hand a little bit there. He keeps up being instantly out of disadvantage. I wonder if Umeki's going to be able to do something with it. Alternatively, SkyJ may just not let that happen.
Ooh, watch the Alolan Whip, especially right at the corner here. Tech Chase doesn't throw the turn, goes for the nair. No punish on the revenge here on the platform.
Ooh, I like the side B from SkyJ. However, Umeki did get past, but you know, it's safe. You might as well throw it out. If he goes the wrong way, it's fine. Oh, Umeki's cooking a little bit. Going deep, and the forward air! Stealing the game away. SkyJ had it in the bag, was up 2 stocks to 1, but Umeki found those combos, got SkyJ off stage, and was able to convert all the way from the corner.
How does Umeki do it with so much pressure on the line? I mean, and there's so much because it's Incineroar. You're going up against a scary force, a scary character, maybe not even having too much matchup experience, but Umeki still able to execute all these hard Peach combos coast to coast, from left to right, into the edge guard to top it off. Umeki, you are so clutch.
Yeah, call that a Tatsu with the amount of corner carry those combos have. Absolutely insane from Umeki, and to not drop those, like you're saying, the pressure, the actions per minute on this character compared to a lot of other characters. You know, people who play Peach tend to say that they're playing in hard mode. And you know, there's some merit to that, because not only do they have high APM, but this character also has to adapt to other characters very heavily matchup to matchup. And Umeki doing a fantastic job of doing just that.
Okay, here's the double flow cancel nair into the back air here. Oh, beautiful tech, but look at how much damage Umeki is racking up. Now you can see when Peach is just hitting you with regular combo strings, not too bad. You still take a bunch of damage, still surviving here, but when there's a turnip in hand, it adds so much. Oh, is that double jump? Oh, still able to make it at the directional air dodge because Umeki thought he was going to have to tech against the stage, but that cross chop just barely nips you, right? It doesn't really put you in a tumble.
Oh, that hurts so bad. Umeki had the opportunity, did such a good job of getting past SkyJ, burning that double jump, but like you said, we play Smash Ultimate. Sometimes you gamble on the tech, and sometimes you lose. That's rough.
Oh, the cross-up still getting hit too high on the shield. Oh, there's the revenge on the Parasol. Wow. I mean, we haven't seen SkyJ opt for that one. Finally, the forward is still not enough here. Tries to get the up air off the top, the back air, and Incineroar still surviving 3 stocks on deck.
That's revenge and max rage. 1 hit. Okay, we're good. We're good. We got a side B there, it was over. I don't care where you are on the screen.
Oh, yeah. I mean, with that much rage and with that much revenge as well. Going for the high side B, getting the auto cancel here. Oh, what's the whip punish? Turnip in hand here. This could be a big combo, but maybe a little bit of DI up from SkyJ, going for that platform to have the option for the tech.
Ooh, the forward air going to whiff, and I like that mix-up from SkyJ. I think Umeki was expecting the instant up B. I was talking about that before, because SkyJ did it twice in a row. Good tech, and SkyJ's able to get back, reverses it, and takes the stock again!
Umeki trying to go for a Parasol maybe after the tech. That was such a crazy scramble right by the ledge. I'm not too sure exactly what happened, but Parasoling a little too high past the ledge there. It gave SkyJ the opportunity. Huge revenge here. Can you get the grab? Already going for this cash out here on this revenge with the Alolan Whip.
But we've been here before. This is exactly what we were in last game, and Umeki clutched it. This is not over. This could be the end for SkyJ. He has to play his cards just right, take full advantage of this, and force Umeki to come to him.
Okay, safe nair on block. Another offstage situation. Turn up, and again, the high cross chop for that explosion on the stage. Great mix-up here. And look at 174% on SkyJ. Umeki just can't find the KO. Finally gets the ledge drum into the back air. We got a Stitch!
Oh no! You got Stitch combos? Show him now, Umeki. This is your now or never. Show me those Stitch combos.
Okay, Umeki back on stage here. Throws the Stitch, does not connect here. Doesn't matter, Umeki can do a lot of things just with the regular turnip. Doesn't need the stitch.
He got to spot dodge that third hit. Umeki wasn't quite able to figure it out. That's a little bit of matchup knowledge. And again, SkyJ goes high. Umeki on the back foot right now.
Oh, gets the roll pass. Daisy having a pretty good roll. Knocks out of the Alolan Whip. Down to the wire here for Umeki. Can you survive? Can you get that one hit to bring it back?
What's the corner option? The Nair to send Umeki back out. 157. Now you've got max rage. Maybe you can pull out a 0 to death, but it's got to happen right here, right now. SkyJ is not letting that turnip come out.
Ooh, the tech chase scenario, but the knee to the face, the dash attack. Incineroar with the pose right after. We're going to game 5.
We got a game 5, and SkyJ saying, yeah, run it back, run it back. DSR is not real.
And some of the players are a little stubborn. Some don't want to participate in DSR.
But hey, at least we're not going back to PS2.
Okay, we'll see what the stage choice is here. I mean, a lot on the line. Game 5 situation. And I mean, Smash Ultimate is a very funny game because sometimes when you're thinking like, okay, I'm in top 32 winner side, I'm about to face all the meta characters. Oh no.
No.
This is Smash Ultimate.
Yeah, not only is this Smash Ultimate, this is PNW.
Yes.
Our characters are weird. I mean, y'all saw Big D, the Ice Climbers, on the top 32 qualifier just before this, almost taking it over Sonics.
Yeah.
Which actually, fun fact, I was very surprised to see Sonics take that set because about a month ago, Sonics and Big D grinded for hours because Sonics was trying to learn that matchup. And in those hours, Sonics won 2 games.
Ooh.
But when we got to the big stage, it all went the other way. And now, let's see who gets it this time. Is it going to be Umeki or SkyJ? Either way, this is your last chance.
Okay, already Umeki starting with a huge lead. Float cancel Nair, frame trapping the spot dodge there. Off stage, tries to go for the forward air. Just okay, yeah. As long as Umeki's not directional air dodging in that area, especially this low percent, I think we're fine.
That forward air from SkyJ was insane. Somehow he keeps finding a way to get back. It's like what you were talking about before the set, where it's surprisingly hard to edgeguard Incineroar.
Yeah, I mean, it's not as cookie cutter as many players think because there's armor on them. When you have armor on your recovery moves, like it becomes a very different ball game.
We're cheating out here.
Okay, double jump, the high cross chop, and it does get punished with the aerial, and it is enough cross stage. Maybe SkyJ DIing to the left there. Not too sure.
Yeah, either way, we take those, and now Umeki up to 3 stocks to 2. And we got the turnip online. Opportunity to start to run away with this, but no, the turnip goes away, and I don't think SkyJ is going to let you get another one for a while.
Shout out to Umeki's air dodges. These neutral air dodges have been doing dividends in terms of keeping Umeki alive in so many of these situations. There's the dare, tries to go into the side B, not going to connect, still has double jump and the parasol here. SkyJ going, and again, that armor really saving SkyJ.
That is huge. You're totally right. Unfortunately, the Cheeto Fingers is able to do it. You don't need armor when your moves are that fast. Going for the double revenge. I respect it.
And Umeki not opting to cover multiple options here. Oh man, trying to instantly cash out on these tech chases with the item. Oh, 63! Almost got a 0 to death off one move.
The double revenge, make it one more. Not able to get anything off of that, but putting on the pressure, and now all of a sudden SkyJ has turned this around.
And SkyJ loves going to that platform, and when anyone is on a platform in Ultimate, there's no shield dropping or anything like that. So 9 times out of 10, it's a great option to just swing. Again, these neutral air dodges off the ledge, these double jump into neutral air dodge, and Umeki's mixing up the drift as well.
Interesting to see Umeki getting rid of the turnip there to opt for different aerial options. However, not going to work out, but going over SkyJ. And now, ooh, the dot eyes are going to do it. Umeki's RNG. Bro, you got to just play hero or something. This is unbelievable.
Yeah, and the dot eye is actually able to catch the recovery before the armor came into play. So really quick draw coming out from Umeki. But
okay, we back.
Doesn't matter what part of the stage, especially if you're at 150, 160 after the hit. That Alolan Whip does quite a bit of damage. Oh, the conversion. There's the tech off both grabs here. Umeki trying to continue the combo still. Gets a decent conversion here, 58. We usually see Umeki get higher percents, but just going to set up with the turnip pool here.
Umeki's starting to figure out these neutral situations. I feel like SkyJ maybe a little desperate with these callouts. When you play this character, you have to go for hard reads, and that gets really scary in these last stock situations.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of threat off the ledge from Umeki with ledge drop, double jump, swing options. So Umeki's just kind of skipping a beat and making sure he's not getting his ledge jump caught by this Alolan Whip.
I can't believe that get-up attack from SkyJ. The bravery, the footstool, but Umeki keeps sending SkyJ off. It's just a matter of time if that keeps happening.
Oh man, can you close it out? You can't get hit by Alolan Whip here!
Ooh.
Okay, the high
Oh!
cross drop. This is great damage, but once again, you are in the corner. The big cat wants a hug.
Could it be any other way? Last hit, game 5. Who will make it to top 16 and who will go down to the loser's bracket? Umeki or Skyjay? What's the edge guard?
Game 5, last stock, last hit. A fair connects here. Can Umeki get the edge guard? Pulls the turn, tries to go for the down throw. Does not catch the ledge throw, but another hit connects. Directional air dodge. Gonna have a double jump available here. Goes for the Toad! And the Toad is enough. Umeki saves it. Game 5, last stock, last hit. Had it in his back pocket, but he knew he needed it to close out the set. And because Incineroar was sent so far off stage, gave Umeki enough time to set up the positioning. Immaculate, and Umeki moves on the winner's side.
He waited. He had that, like you said, in his back pocket the entire set. It didn't come out once. We were talking about how great that super armor was for Skyjay, and when he needed it most, when it came down to the wire, Umeki pulled out all the stops and took that game 5.
Remember, Umeki's not just a TO, he's also a top player. He's been doing it for quite some time in multiple Smash games dating all the way back to Brawl, and still a relevant force to be reckoning with here in Ultimate, man, and still sticking it out with this Daisy.
What a set. That
Man.
was an absolute treat. Chat, I hope you're having a great time. That's just set number 1.
Yeah.
We're just getting started here.
Game 5, last stock, last hit. I mean, that's going to be, whatever sets come up next, it's going to be hard to follow up that one, but I'm sure Port Priority will do exactly that, man. I mean, ever since yesterday, ever since the pre-local, we've been showcasing a bunch of fantastic Smash Ultimate, and that is even going to get better as this bracket moves on.
We really have. Dude, it's been a pleasure to be here. I love this event so much. Port Priority 8 has absolutely raised the bar on what to expect from a tournament, not just from the side of who is here, but the production value. Shout out Tempest Stream, who is running this right now. We love those guys. Shout out Scott Gyromite, running the whole tournament. He started from nothing with Port Priority 1. If y'all have seen the video announcing the event where he shows like the first Port Priority, where they're just in University of Washington in this tiny little room. There's not that many people there, and just look at that crowd. Look how far we've come.
Humble beginnings. It's always gets you farther and farther if you keep at it again and again. And man, especially like a lot of these tournaments, the earlier iterations, most of them are college events,
Yeah,
right? So
it
it's really cool to see that. And now look at Port Priority now, a global event. All top 10 of the ranked, the best 10 players in the world,
They're here.
they are all here, 10 out of 10 of them. And then even more, like the talent pool runs even deeper all the way down to many of the top 100 ranks. And then even just many of the local PR in the West Coast region, across the nation, across North America, all here today.
Yeah, how did we get here? I don't know. I'm just happy to be along for the ride. And it looks like we've got some more fantastic gameplay coming up. How do you feel about this matchup?
This one's going to be crazy. So Kanenabe was able to get the upset, the reverse 3-0 on Tweak on the winner's side.
I watched that.
So it's going to be Kanenabe versus MK Leo here. And if you're Leo, it's a pretty good draw because as of recent, Leo has been struggling versus Tweak. I mean, it might have been a different set, but Kanenabe was the one to take it over Tweak. One of the many upsets that happened before Top 32 even started.
Now, I've heard that this is Kanenabe's first time traveling outside of Japan, right?
Yes.
So to see another Fox at this level of play is so exciting to me. I love watching Fox. Light's one of my favorite players of all time. Huge shout-outs. He's still here. He's still in bracket. We'll see what he does. But right now, the question is becoming, is there another Fox who can supplant Light as the best in the world? Maybe not today. Maybe today. Who knows? But whatever the case, we've got another one on the come-up. And that's so exciting because this character is so underrepresented at the top level.
Yeah, and I saw Leo actually trying to go for a footstool down gun here. Leo trying to bring out the tech, trying to bring out everything here for Port Priority 8. I do agree with this matchup in terms of just the character picks. Leo does have the Joker. The Joker is very strong versus Fox, especially with this Arsene. We'll see if he can make something use out of it, but no edge guard.
Again with the footstools, MK Leo fully adopting the pogo stick meta.
Yeah, I mean, even if it's a footstool to disengage, that is going to be a big deal, and it looks like Kanenabe going to start things off with the taunt against MK Leo, previous #1 in the world here. So we'll see if Leo can make a return to that throne, right? And what a tournament to be able to do it. But he's going to have to get through Kanenabe first.
Is taunting just a Fox player thing? I'm starting to think that might be.
These Fox players, man.
Fox players, they think they're so cool because they're pressing so many buttons. Like, bro, I'm insane.
Or
you
they're
can
just
speak
playing,
to it, right?
Right. Or when you press buttons really fast, you think you're good at the game.
Yeah, that's that StarCraft APM, right?
Yeah, exactly. Get the Brood War going.
But either way, I mean, Kananabe looking really solid, is forcing out the second Arsene from MKLeo, and that is not where you want to be, because if you lose this, even if you take the stock, you've lost your win condition for the next one, and you have to work that much harder.
Yeah, and usually you can actually down tilt or two-frame Arsene just because Arsene's up B is really bad when it comes to two-framing. Kananabe goes for the Firefox, which does more damage, and you did drain a good amount of meter before going out. You do give up the ledge there because Leo was able to tech and get back on stage first. Great jump call out with the forward air. Forward air is such a large hitbox for Fox. Going to be the go-to when it comes to approaching air-to-airs, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm really curious to see what Leo is going to start doing to punish these recoveries, because Fox, from a distance perspective, he's got a great recovery, but it's very linear once you commit to an option. He's got some mix-ups, side B, up B, of course, with the timings. But MKLeo, I feel like a big part of this is he's going to have to be really clever about going out there, whether with the two frames or just stifling the recovery before it can even get to stage, if he wants to take this over Kananabe.
The footstool comes out, but the gun does not connect here. But nonetheless, Leo still trying to implement this footstool tech here. The dash attack doesn't fully connect. Not going to get this offstage situation. You got to watch the Fox back air or the up air if you try to attack from above. If Leo's able to survive a couple more interactions, take a couple more grabs, his Arsene will come out.
Yes, it will. 131. That's it's a scary situation to be in. But at the same time, he's at that weird percent where Fox doesn't have kill confirms. He's going to have to go for a read the footstool into counter. Leo, the king of using that Arsene in those fight or flight final situations, and now he's completely turned this around.
Yeah, and I want to point out that Leo dropped low to get hit by the Firefox on purpose to activate Arsene, then teched in place, and then because Kananabe didn't have double jump, had the Firefox again, and then you could just go for the Arsene counter. Leo, amazing play.
Yeah, absolutely. He does finally lose that Arsene, but he's still alive. Even, the forward air, Fox not killing with a forward air. Ooh, that might have been supposed to be a two-frame attempt.
Yeah, the runoff into the up B. But a little harder to do against these tethers, harder to two-frame tethers. Actually,
there we go.
Oh, and the back air to catch the tech into the directional air dodge, 78%. But Fox can just spit out this damage really early, especially if Kananabe is able to set up a platform tech chase and set up for these up air combos. Outside of that, it's going to be a little hard because Arsene does have that Rebels guard. Yes,
he does. And now just having to get past Arsene from Joker on this final stock is going to be brutal, because like maybe you can scrap with Leo right now, but once that Arsene comes out, the whole game changes, and I don't think you have the survivability right now as Kananabe to just wait that out. Eventually Leo's going to catch you with it.
Okay, Leo still sitting pretty at 42%. One more hit, then the Arsene comes out. You got a lot more battles to win here. This back throw could be it. Okay, no, not even close here. For the high illusion, double jumping, and then going to ledge. Tries to get the angle down forward tilt for the two frame. Not going to connect.
Leo with the scrub roll behind ledge. I love it. Sometimes it's so bad it's good, right?
Oh, no, you air dodge there. Okay, this is bad.
No jump.
One nair and up smash, and Kananabe is going to take this game one.
Down air, but no! He went off the stage. That was so close.
Kananabe, I said nair, man, not there.
Hey, why
Dare,
weren't you
have too much rage.
Casters?
Yeah, you have too much rage in that situation for Dare, and you also don't have enough stage. Even if Kananabe had enough stage, Leo probably could have gone for a tech situation, so you still have the tech chase in that scenario, but maybe Kananabe thought that the up smash, sometimes there's scenarios where up smash will scoop a little bit underneath the ledge. Maybe he thought he had enough time, but it's so hard to tell. There's so much pressure going on, right? Everything's happening so fast. Of course, it's a lot easier for us. We're just chilling, not pressing any buttons, and just watching just like you, chat.
Charles, you got to go up on stage, give him a little bit of mid-set coaching, you know? Like, hey, bro, I said nair.
I did say nair.
Weren't you listening?
But yeah, I mean, maybe just wanted that multi-hit mix-up, but a lot of rage on that and not enough stage. But still, I mean, was still able to bring it back, even though it was down an entire stock. Still had the Arsene to go through. And you can see that after the nerfs to Joker, it can be a little hard. You don't have Arsene as long, and some of the other things got nerfed as well, like the side B. So it's going to be a little harder to close out some of these games here for MKLeo. But Leo going to go ahead and take the game one. Saw the early lead, but I mean, Kananabe still looked very alive by the end of that game number one.
Now, a huge thing with Leo, I mean, we all know the old statistics of how good he is at those comebacks. But, I mean, there's a reason for that. If he's able to take game one, it feels like you're in trouble.
Right.
Like, he doesn't even need the download. Notoriously, he's not great in the game 1, comparatively to his peak level.
Right.
Meanwhile, Kananabe, a bit of an unknown in that regard. Is he an adapter? Is he a fresh out-of-the-gate scrapper? We don't know. I'm really excited to see, though, as we get into this game number 2.
Ooh, the air dodge from the fair here. Tries to get the reflector on that side B, a very common Arsene option when getting back to the ledge. Leo opting to just rack up some damage here, but the nair, the up smash, looks like Leo not connecting on that tech there, so Kananabe going to cash out with the up smash.
Turns out we, in fact, do not tech those. And now Kananabe, like, pretty high percent, but it looks like it's going to take this Arsene to get the kill, which, I mean, we had this situation last game, and I said it was bad for Leo, and he made it work. But, I mean, I hold to that. Now, if he has to get this kill with Arsene, this could be really bad.
I mean, he still has to just not take a lot of damage, but the Arsene kill comes very early here. You still got half a meter to work with. One grab could mean so much here, but Kananabe is going to get the grab for himself and drain a lot of this meter. Leo forced to the corner here, and Kananabe just wants to stall out the rest of this Arsene. You already see Leo going for that dash grab. You knew you could get so much off of that. Yeah,
that was a smart decision, I think, from Kananabe. He has really struggled to box with Leo when that Arsene is online, so you're fast if you can get away, but the conversions. Okay, maybe we do like Dare. We like Dare.
Especially at that percent, you want to go Dare into the sour dash attack. Once you get sour dash attack, you can true combo into that up smash. So really great stuff from Kananabe. Really bringing the newer age, I mean, the past like couple years, sour dash attack has been very much so explored even more and more from these top level foxes, right?
Yes, it has. But now the Arsene on this final stock is online. But Kananabe, he does not care. Going for those up airs, finally ends up getting away. One thing with Joker that I've always found is he's so skinny that when you shark those small hitbox up airs, sometimes you're slightly off and you whiff. It's not like it's DK.
Yeah, and right now, Leo really try. Oh man, that's a big whiff on that side B here, and there goes Arsene. The Shine Saw to avoid the back here, using the cross up nair. The gun does come through. Kananabe trying to line up these big hits here, but after Leo whipping that forward smash, Kananabe coming in with the punish, finishing off game number 2 with this up smash. We're going to take attack here.
Yes, we are. I feel like Kananabe figured out a lot of those issues he was having against the Arsene. Because we had the first stock and a half was basically just an instant replay of the first game. And Leo was able to immediately kill him with the Arsene the second time once again. But then the difference was Kananabe started to wait things out, played a little more patient around that Arsene, and then boxed with him when it was gone.
Yep. Kananabe in between the games, bringing in the eye drops. Fox is so hard to play, you got to dip in the eye drops.
My man can't even see anymore.
The set, man.
he's trying that hard. Also, what's going on with that blue bag? Is that like some snacks or something?
I believe.
My man brought snacks to the setup. It's between games.
Takes a lot of energy to press that much buttons, okay?
It does. Those APMs, bro, he's burning calories. Check this man's forearms.
All right, Town and City is the pick here, and Leo going to bring out the gun with the side piece here, the Ahaz.
I think one thing that Leo has to be careful of here is because Kananabe has such high ground speed, he has a little more latitude to run back and forth and use that speed as a zoning tool against Leo. So I'm curious to see if he's going to do that.
Yeah, Leo DIing that forward here from ledge in and took 77 damage for it. Okay, evening things up, but right there, the directional air dodge, the forward smash, not going to connect. A little bit of a mix-up there coming out from Kananabe on that drift. Leo could have got that stock or at least maybe gotten a dash attack, but now, because of that, Leo going to lose that stock, nair, up smash connecting.
He keeps finding those. It doesn't matter how tall the blast zone's is because Kananabe... Oh no! Oh no! He had the read! Oh no!
Did that just really...
Wait, not like this!
You're going to get rocked.
Not like this! Oh, it's over! This game is over, Charles!
What just happened? I feel like I'm getting trolled right now.
It just takes one. Wait, footstool.
Huh?
Okay, signs of life, signs of life. We back. It's okay.
Okay, footstool Firefox, yeah.
You got 2 stocks, I got a footstool, though. It was kind of clean.
Oh. It's hard for me to take this game seriously. What just happened the last 2 stocks? Like, what? Okay, all right. Leo got the lead. I don't know what kind of plot armor he activated there, but.
We good. He had that direct line to Sakurai. I was like, bro, I need a favor.
Okay, drifting back. Okay, no down air, no 2-frame either. Just going to stay on stage here, trying to bait a let drop, double jump option. Such a good option here. Another footstool, but these footstool guns not really connecting. Getting the footstool, but at least, again, Leo can disengage from these scenarios. There's the gun. Tries to get the down air to put Oh my goodness, but it doesn't matter. Leo trying to go for the edge guard, but Kananabe able to reverse the situation and find an up air some way, somehow.
What a beautiful turnaround from Kananabe. I don't even feel like Leo did anything wrong there. Kananabe just outplayed him so hard and was able to, like you said, convert into the up air off of it. That's such a huge difference that he has just created.
If Kananabe wins this game, I will be speechless.
He's the greatest player of all time.
I feel like if Kananabe wins this game, Kananabe wins the set.
Well, I'm going to say he wins the tournament off of that one. He earned it. But unfortunately, it was not meant to be. Leo does go up 2-1 in the set. The crowd is firmly in Leo's corner right now.
Okay, so I've gone to many, many major tournaments, and in top 128, there was so many players that just completely stopped their friendlies to watch the tournament. If you guys know Smash players, they are fiends for the grind, but this tournament, these matches have been so amazing that everyone just halts what they're doing and the venue will just watch, and it's so amazing to see this, man.
It is an absolute treat. I mean, y'all can see it's literally standing room only out there, and that's just a little piece of the venue. It spreads all the way across the ballroom. We have that same crowd. Dude, this is what a treat to get to see this right now.
All right, well, let's see if Kananabe can shake off what happened to him in Game 2, because that has got to be some of the most unfortunate series of events I've seen happen to someone in tournament.
Yeah, I read those books. I think they had it better, honestly.
Okay, but look at this. Kananabe already starting things off here. 77% getting those up air strings, forcing the Arsene early here. If you're able to drain some of this meter, then you won't have to deal with the Arsene off stage.
But he's doing a good job of staying alive as MK Leo here. This is looking pretty different to how the first Arsene went on the previous game. And for the first time, we see Leo in his element. He got the first stock. That is a huge momentum shift. All of this coming from that crazy read that didn't work out from Kananabe in the last game.
Okay, but the forward smash does connect. That move is very, very powerful here. And man, I mean, it's funny because Kananabe started things off with that taunt game 1, and Leo, I usually don't see Leo taunt that often, but I think he's got something to say.
He's got something to say here. I do appreciate Kananabe with the double dip on those taunts, too.
Yeah.
He lost that game, but he got the taunts off, so who really wins? We might be looking at the taunt to get bodied, though. I mean, like, Leo's looking pretty good right now.
Ooh, catching the tech, roll away. Oh, big forward smash, getting sent really far off stage. Well, okay, a little bit drift back on that illusion there, kind of faking Leo out, and now the return of Arsene has arrived.
Yes, it has, and we've seen what Leo has been able to do with it. But Kananabe actually managing to zone break him there, get past those giant Arsene aerials, and that is huge for him because now look how small that gauge is. Ooh, opportunity.
Oh, that's a dare. Or that's a counter. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, we don't even need to dare him. That's free real estate right there. And MK Leo is moving in next door. However, Kananabe with the up smash, bringing it to last stock.
Honestly, Kananabe has been playing very well, except there's these few moments where we see very big drops that usually cost Kananabe the stock. So the fact that this set is still this close, even with these like really, really big flubs coming out from Kananabe, very impressive. There's the Rebels guard, going to go for the ledge roll, but the spot dodge is a big opening off the down. It's the best combo starter for Fox at these earlier percents.
That was such a good call out from Leo, and the counter starting to see a little bit more of these weirder options, the late game stuff that your opponent doesn't expect.
Okay, playing around this corner here, the footstool to get out once again from Leo. Directional air dodge to ledge. You got to watch it. You DI'd it though.
Oh, the nair out. I didn't think that was going to come out. Are we waiting? No punish?
Yeah, I mean, right there could have gone for a get-up attack on reaction, but sometimes that late hitbox of the forward smash will hit underneath the ledge, so Leo just wants to guarantee disengage. And the up smash should do it! We are going to Game 5!
Bro, I think you might have to re-engage. Another Game 5. Oh my goodness. What a comeback there. I feel like no one can win in this set if they take the first stock. It's a curse. It keeps just flip-flopping back the other way. Oh, yeah, he did have snacks. Okay. My man got the apple juice cart over there. That's nice. I like that.
I'm just trying to think, if Kananabe doesn't give some of these, like, quote-unquote free stocks that we've seen throughout this set on this Game 5, this might be a really tough draw here for Leo.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like he's not used to the play style because he's played Light so many times, and just those little intricacies of, like, Light is the Fox, right? So in like Leo's mind, either you're a scrub or you do this exact thing. and now we are at a totally different archetype. We've got this more patient, less in-your-face, still double taunting though, Fox, and I don't think Leo is ready for some of the options in neutral.
Kananabe trying to go for a footstool there on Leo's drop. But, man, game number 5, PS2, and it looks like Rebels Guard coming through, already gaining up on this meter. It was hitting one up air, so not too much. Here's a jab for an offstage situation. Tries to get the charge with the AI here, but going right back to ledge. There's the up air. Shine to break up the pressure.
We did see one of those shines come out in the last game, and somehow Leo was able to swing through it. I'm really curious what happened with that hitbox. However, this time around, ended up working out for Kananabe. I respect him for not giving up on that option and recognizing, yeah, something weird happened, we're good. But the early lead to Leo.
Yeah, and I like Leo in neutral will go for these shield pressure scenarios, and instead of going for a dash back, he actually flick shots back and goes for a single gunshot. Such a great neutral option here coming out from Leo.
Yeah, I mean, this character with gun has crazy movement options that I think are a little bit underexplored. So it's awesome to see, like you're saying, a player like Leo starting to figure out how to incorporate those things, figuring out the footstool stuff, the down gun stuff. However, Kananabe doesn't care how you schmoovin', because that F smash is kind of nice.
Yes, the F smash for Fox, another thing that Light and other Fox players have been innovating. I mean, it just hits so dang hard, and it doesn't have a lot of end lag as well. A lot safer to go for it than that up smash.
Absolutely, but the drag down into back throw. What can you do, Leo?
No back air. Going to go for the Nair instead. Can you hit the back air on this Firefox? The answer is no. Does catch the retaliation from ledge. We're 2 stocks apiece.
Yeah, my man double dipping on that one. Maybe don't send him to a party or you're going to have to throw out the dip. However, worked out for him in this case. Not able to get these Firefoxes. I don't know why. Something about the way Kananabe is mixing it up. I feel like those side Bs and up Bs have been pretty free for him throughout the set.
Yeah, we haven't seen Leo go for any crazy edge guards outside of Arsene counter. We have even we've known Joker and Leo to go for some of these edge guards without Arsene, right? And Leo can get the job done, Arsene or not. But we'll see if Leo is kind of saving that for this Game 5 situation, going for something clutch as that. But it can be a little risky, right?
Yeah, like what we saw before, where Kananabe was able to not only get back, but turn one of those overextensions into a stock of his own. But speaking of stocks of your own, this is looking pretty good for Leo right now.
You have a lot of Arsene meter to work with, nothing to rush, but this jab, those multi-hits are so strong at draining that meter. Already half of it gone here. Going for the guns here. Kananabe almost finding another opening. And Leo, again, you don't have to rush this. Just because you have the Arsene doesn't necessarily mean you have to go for a hit. You still have this lead.
Absolutely, and he was able to force Kananabe into the corner. However, with not being able to get that stock and the rage on Kananabe, it was just over. And now Leo, what a turnaround in the last 30 seconds of this.
Tried to play it slow and it didn't work out. I mean, Kananabe held onto the rage, found that sour dash attack, or sour nair, and that's everything you need. But Leo getting the drag down into the down smash. We're Game 5, last stock here. Port Priority 8, another banger set.
Could it be any other way? The crowd cheering for Leo right now. They want to see this Arsene do some work. Can it? No, the nair a little bit mistimed. Kananabe beautifully weaving around the up air.
Okay, that nair into the up smash wouldn't have been it. There's no rage on the Fox quite yet, but this Arsene is about to see its last breath here. So. Ooh. Leo is going to have a clutch comeback without Arsene unless we see some kind of Rebels guard here. The sour dash attack would have been it.
Ooh. But this is the opportunity for Kananabe. He's at the magic percent. What?
Okay.
Who down smashes there?
Maybe wanted a ledge or like platform drop down air, but I mean it worked out. Is that it? She calls out the double jump from the down air. Kananabe knew the up smash was not true, didn't have a tech chase scenario, and knew Leo wanted to disengage. What a clutch way to end the set!
Wow, Kananabe putting himself on the map today. We were talking, is this man the second coming of Light? Is he greater than Light? Kananabe says, yes I am. Let me prove it to you, not just in this dock. I want to keep going. Welcome to top 16.
Wow, and I mean there was so many question marks, and even when I first heard about Kananabe, I was like, oh, another Fox that is doing it really big in Japan, the strongest region. And I mean, coming out here and performing like this, taking out Tweak, now taking out Leo, still in winner's side. What a debut! Oh, this is funny.
Bro. And then right after that, like, my man,
yeah.
No one goes on that platform with good intentions.
Town and City is a hell of a stage.
I've heard it called some other things, I'll just say that much. Y'all can DM me later if you want to know on that. Yeah, I like the taunt there from Leo. Just answer him back. Kanenabe, by the way, stop taunting after that first game.
Yeah, I mean, whatever Kanenabe did, keep doing it because you're still on the winner's side here. And I mean, just taking out a slew of matchups. And remember, most of these players he's taking out, this ain't no matchup check.
No,
this isn't the first time Leo played against Fox.
Yeah,
He's
he
been doing
knows
it for quite some time.
Oh yeah, he knows Fox.
So I mean, it also raises the question: who is going to be the highest placing Fox? And I think before this tournament started, everyone was like, well, obviously Light.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's so obvious anymore.
Yeah, for real. Though, funny you should mention Light because we got Light coming up to the stage next. He's going to be up against Hurt.
Ooh, okay.
And I believe this is another matchup that has never before occurred. We've got quite a few of those in this top 32.
Oh, yeah, especially with Hurt and Kanenabe. Those are the two big names coming out from Japan that has not competed outside of Japan, first time in North America. So we're going to see a lot of first-time matchups for both of these players, right?
Which is so exciting because, like, at that point, you don't know what's going to happen with these player matchups. It brings me back to, like, the old days, like but back in the Smashboards day, pre-2010s, where you had, like, the East Coast with the rumors of that really strong player on the West Coast. And then there was finally that big tournament where they had 200 people.
Yeah.
And the person drove across the country to get there. And they finally get to see who is better. That's what we've got in front of us right now. Is it Hurt or is it Light? We have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, Hurt was able to take out Lima in the winner side of things. This isn't going to be as favorable as a matchup. That's probably one of Snake's better matchups. I mean, Bale really struggling against Snake, but you know, Snake can struggle a bit against Fox. It's still very possible. Fox is very light as long as you're able to survive the onslaught. But one thing that Fox has over Snake that's very, very strong in the matchup is your up air is really good, and it's not a very large hitbox. It's actually a very skinny hitbox, so you can actually precisely dodge the grenades if you know exactly where to put these up airs. Obviously, Light is very familiar with this matchup. Snake has been relevant since the beginning of Ultimate, so we'll see how this goes.
And there's a lot of top Snake representation here today, so I'm sure he was able to get some good warm-ups before this. I don't know how he feels going into it, but I'm sure it's going to be a fantastic set. We might even get another Game 5 here. Are you down?
Please,
I'm ready for it. Give it to me.
I mean, my prayers are answered. I got back-to-back Fox sets. Kanenabe coming into Light. And I mean, Fox coming through in a big way in this meta. And that was always a big question mark, right? I mean, Fox did receive some buffs in terms of like bug fixes with down air. That was probably the biggest thing. And then also got some buffs to forward air. But a character that, again, has been relevant because of Light. And the big question mark was, especially in the beginning of the game, is it just Light or is this character just broken, right? And I think now...
maybe a little both.
Now, right. And I think coming into the later parts of the game, I think Fox is one of those characters that just gets better and better as the game evolves, right? The faster players can play this game, the better Fox is. And Fox is a character with such a high ceiling. And we're seeing that come to fruition because there's other regions that are now playing Fox and are getting very similar placements or at least upsets like for Light that Light would do, right?
Yeah, exactly. And that's one of the things I love about having so many characters in the game is that the meta still feels like it's early. You know what I mean? Like if you look at some of the other new games, like say Street Fighter to me almost feels more solved after 6 months than this game feels after 5 years. And to me, that's crazy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's just, there's so much characters. I mean, when you look at Ultimate, the game has a slew of characters, tech. I mean, we also had to go through a bunch of different patches, right? Yep. So we had our final patches a year or two ago, so now we're really being able to buckle down and figure out this version of the game.
Yeah, we figured out, what, like 2-3 things. Steve's good.
Steve
Kazuya's annoying. Ganondorf's really bad.
Yeah.
That's about where we are right now.
Those are the 3 factual things of Ultimate.
Yeah, that's all we got.
We're going to try to find more, all right?
Yeah, we're working on it.
Give us another 5 years, we'll have 3 more.
We're still figuring out if Doc is also bad or if Up B makes up for it.
If Up B out of shield, yeah. So funny. All right, well, we'll see if Hurt is able to make the same kind of debut, the same kind of splash as Kanenabe. It's going to be one hell of a performance to follow up. But Hurt has taken many names in Japan, and again, the strongest region really showing and coming out to play here.
Now, I have to ask you, as a Fox player, how do you feel about the usage of Reflector in this matchup?
It's still pretty good, especially when you're on the ground, you're able to reflect, and if you reflect anything on the ground, you can buffer spot dodge, roll, or jump. So we'll see if Light will do any of that. But Laser can also detonate the grenades as well. So, and the main thing is, again, you have a very skinny up air. So since since that up air is such a small hitbox, but it's very deadly, you can do so much against Snake.
Ooh.
And Snake loves to put himself in off or juggle scenarios, right? A very common Snake recovery is going for that double jump Cypher off stage, and Snake usually puts himself in a juggle situation. Well, guess what? Fox, not the best edge guarder, but incredibly strong at juggling.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of juggling, we just saw something that I think is going to be pivotal and shows Light's knowledge of the matchup. He was able to combo off of Hurt's own grenades into an up air. And there we go, closing out the first stock. And there's taunt number 1. I wouldn't have it any other way with my man Light.
These damn Fox players think they're so
They
cool.
think they're so cool.
All right, coming into this platform, the up tilt, trying to connect. And, I mean, one thing Light has to watch out for is Snake hits like a truck, right? But when you're so fast, Fox, one of the fastest characters to do it in the game, it can be a little hard sometimes to catch the Fox.
Yeah, it can be very hard, especially when you have so much chaos with these grenades. I mean, obviously, Hurt has a pretty good idea of what his grenades are going to do, but there's a lot of very weird off-nominal scenarios that come up where you just get sent in weird directions, and it comes down to who is better at reacting.
Yeah, and it looks like Light playing super defensive here. You can tell most of these players really want this W. That hard neutral air is going to get parried into the forward tilt. Ooh, that up air, really want to connect, but look at this, the sticky controlling so much of this platform that Light really wants to get combos off of.
And now Hurt has put himself back into this game, managed to get that stock off without too much damage. However, now I feel like Light's in his happy place. He's got you in the corner. What's the knowledge off of ledge? Okay, the grenade, getting him out of there, but still, Light's got center stage.
Oh my goodness, the grab release. Into the up air here. Both grenades out, trying to use the Firefox, but Hurt dipping really low here. And you already see, we talked about how Fox loves to juggle. Usually Snake doesn't recover low like that, but against Fox, sometimes you can get away with it. Sometimes Fox can get, like, snap onto the ledge and set up a back air, but it takes a little bit of time for Fox to do that. So maybe Light can maybe do that at later percents when he knocks Hurt really, really far off stage.
It is good to see that Hurt is very aware of that going into this. He didn't even try to do those high recoveries at the beginning and give Light the opportunity to knowledge check him. He immediately was like, nope, I'm going low until you prove otherwise. And now Light is absolutely proving to him that he can catch him either way. Only 41 on the stock. He's pretty fresh.
Yeah, and Light didn't even opt to go for the back air there on the low recovery. He actually went for the Firefox, which is very smart in a sense where it just does so much damage, right? Where it can be a struggle. The illusion tries to go for Nikita. That had to have been an input error. Now you're in a really bad spot. This Firefox is going to deal so much damage here. Trading back and forth. 79% more fire.
He keeps going.
Send Firefox.
Bro, my man's playing the way Sakurai intended. Hit him with those special moves.
Oh, that's going to be it. No! Sinking to the ledge, jumping over the neutral. Light has made so much value off each stock.
I can't believe how many up Bs in a row this man hit. And the fact that he managed to get all of those angles right. It's so easy to pineapple yourself on the bottom of PS2 in those situations.
Oh, no down smash, no attempt for the two frame, not even a down tilt here. And, I mean, if Light is going to go for some of these low Firefoxes and Hurt's going to be able to make it back on stage, there has to be some kind of punish. You got to at least go for a ledge trap or go for a two frame here. Hurt has taken so much damage. The up air, the directional air dodge to the ledge, not going to connect, but there's so many things you have to avoid. The trade, the dash attack, the back air is the thing that wins out in a sense of ending the game.
I can hear Mars in my head saying, why'd you drop shield? Have you seen that clip where he's just clowning on the entire community for dropping shield in the corner against Light's back airs?
I mean, it's sometimes you're going for a parry mix-up, but yeah, I mean, for the most part, you're not going to get KO'd by a throw, right? Take the throw, take the throw, take the throw.
But at the same time, you got to drop shield again. Eventually, you're going to get shield poked.
Your shield only has so much health.
Yeah, it does. And that Light, oh, he's jamming. Okay, Light, I see you. He's ready to go.
Dang, he's Firefox.
That's the IRL taunt right there.
Oh, he's cooling down.
Oh, he overheated. We shouldn't have been moving too much, my guy.
Man, and Light bringing out some new tricks here. Like I said, for the low recovery, if Fox is able to grab ledge, you can set up a back air, but Light has been doing so much damage. I'm actually curious how much damage Firefox did that last game.
Yeah.
It had to be over 100%. Because just off of that one input error that Hurt did and went low, I think Light got 70 to 80 damage off Firefox on that one stock.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. Doing over 100 damage with Firefox in a game is just wild to me.
He just looks so comfortable in this matchup. You were talking up earlier that you look how comfortable he is. I don't even have to talk back. This dude is in his element right now. Like another Snake player. You're not Apollo Kage. I got this.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't want the stall. And the sleeves are coming up. Bro, you don't even need those yet. Put those away.
Dang.
We're good.
Up 1-0, the sleeves are up.
It's so over.
All right, so see how this game number 2 goes here for Light. Now Hurt definitely has to make some adjustments here, and I mean Light, Kananabe and Light having very different play styles, and I don't even know. Kananabe has recently come up in the scene for Japan, has probably been competing for quite some time, but I haven't seen at least the top 8 performances until recently, right? So I don't even know if Hurt has played up against Kananabe. I love the dash attack into the forward tilt, tries to go for the Firefox, but not quick enough on the draw. This forward tilt again, causing a tech chase situation and putting it on the platform here. Steak has already taken so much damage, and look at Light, really just putting these hitboxes in spaces where they don't detonate the grenade, and then even just catching the grenade. This item control, fantastic.
And he's playing so patiently as well. The way, Light notorious for holding forward. And we've always said, like, the day that this man figures out how to camp, like, he's the best player in the world. And we're starting to see that in certain matchups like this. Like, look how patient he is. Like, my man might as well be playing Sonic right now, just waiting to use those burst options when he needs the most. And then when he does get in, he gets in. But at the same time, if Hurt's find one crack, it's just over.
Converts into the up air here, and finally Hurt getting a stock at around 100%, which should not be that difficult. But Light's defense and just so hard to catch here for Light. Ooh. And that forward smash, yes, it says forward smash, but has a very large anti-air hitbox there, so you can catch a lot of opponents landing from a juggle or just anti-airing them straight up.
It's so active as well. It makes it a lot easier to time things like the 1 frames on your neutral get-ups if you do a get-up shield. And I feel like that helps a lot just for confidence with being willing to go for something like that in the corner, those hard call-outs.
I like Hurt throwing out a little bit more aerials. You can't just let Light run up on you and swing all these hitboxes, right? At a certain point, you've got to fight back, and back air and up air are going to be great tools for Hurt to swing in the air. They're very active hitboxes, going ahead and contesting Light. And even if you get the trade, that's a W if you're Snake, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And this character, he's got so many great boxing tools. He can afford to throw those things out. And if he bonks with a multi-hit, like, okay, I took 0.7. Like, we chilling.
Another neutral air over and over again, rinse and repeating the sledge trap, but finally Hurt getting back on the stage, and that reflector, like you pointed out earlier, playing a very big role here. Going to go ahead and get rid of these defense.
Back air the Nikita?
Yeah,
Bro,
I mean, hitting
crazy.
that Nikita, yeah, just kind of deactivating that, if you will. Setting up for the back air. Oh, no. Not able to get it because snapping the ledge with the back air on stage is going to do the trick.
Okay, yeah, we get there eventually. That moves so fast. Light can throw it out as a little check. Just time and time again, we see him using that. It's a really good option for him. Also, I looked up in the background while we were talking. Hurt has never played, he has never played Kananabe.
Okay, yeah.
So this might be new territory for him.
Yeah, and I mean, Fox, definitely a character that wasn't too popular in the beginning of Ultimate. We saw a lot more Wolf and stuff like that, but now, I mean, we're seeing an uptick in Fox, not only in top level of play, but even players like Base Mage picking up pocket Foxes and stuff like that. You know, Fox can be a very effective character, but Hurt shutting down the momentum coming out from Light with the counter pick. Small battlefield working out fantastic for him.
I think I started to see the beginnings of a hitbox come out there from Light trying to contest the Nikita, but it's so tricky because he's got such small hitboxes, and we saw him timing that back air very well before. That might have been like a Nair or something, I'm not sure, but whatever the case, the precision required to consistently do that throughout an entire set, eventually you're going to get clipped like what we just saw there, and he died relatively early.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, that time trying to fight back against the Nikita with forward air, I believe. And the forward air kicks, I mean, when you add them all together, they do a good amount of damage. But each kick itself might not be enough to disarm the Nikita with brute force at the very least here. So Light kind of picking up on that data here, 1-1. I mean, that would have been really hard if Hurt went down 0-2. So I'm glad that we're seeing a little bit of back and forth here.
Yeah, absolutely. Got to keep things exciting. We need another Game 5 to round out this top 32. There's just no other way, right?
Yeah, it has to be the Game 5's grenade. Okay, doesn't get picked up here from Light. Oh, air dodge to the platform. Shark.
I like the coverage from Light, but I like even more the way Hurt is able to just like check everything with those grenades. He's so good in defense, and you have to be against someone who's so explosive like Fox.
Great back air, not detonating the grenade, using the reflector to the spot dodge, just racking up more damage on this ledge trap, going for the grab release, clanking out the 2 grenades. Okay, and the back air connects.
Nice.
Light being so surgical here on this ledge trap, rinse and repeating. And even though Snake is really heavy, you can only take so many nairs, right?
Yeah, he's not happy about that last game. He is dialed in now. The precision, that forward air so well spaced, so just Hurt had to move a little bit more to connect that down air, and that was all it took for him to get his shield out. And now he's just keeping Hurt in defense.
Nikita going high here, but Firefox to ledge, the air dodge after. Oh, trying to get dirty.
Whenever I see these players get up attack, you know they've got the hard read.
Yeah, I mean, whenever Snakes try to go for a tech chase with the forward air, you already know they're trying to make a really big play. Honestly, Hurt not taking too much damage with that big play to take out that first stock here. Only 40% can be very quickly made up and now has the lead here.
Yeah, forget about big plays. We got big hitboxes. That up tilt putting in work as per usual for Hurt right now. Really, shall we say, putting on the Hurt with that one. And now 123, though, the up air is starting to look a lot more threatening from Light. He just needs one read in the corner.
Okay, there's directional air dodge to the ledge here. Tries to go for that dash attack. Sour dash attack into back air will do the trick here. Grab tech into the grenade explosion. One up tilt will do the trick. Great jump away from Hurt. Did not want to be put in that platform tech chase situation where Light could close out the stock and is able to find the up tilt here, has the lead.
Ooh, I don't know what happened with that C4 there. Is that still in the corner? I think it's still there. It's kind of hard to tell on this stage. That is, oh yeah, there it goes. Okay, it's so hard to tell on this stage specifically. Yeah. That could have been really bad for Light.
Okay, the grenade set up in the corner here. Light playing very patient, finds an air, but a trade back and forth. This is exactly what Hurt wants in this scenario. You want to trade back and forth with Fox and then just find that big hit at around 70 to 80%.
Yes, you do, and he's doing a great job of exactly that, keeping Light out. Light is he's playing like this zone breaker kind of game right now, and Hurt is ready for all of his approach options. And the mix-ups, I feel like when he does get in, it's like a single nair like we just saw, and that's not going to be enough to really put himself back into this game.
And the lasers are going to tick damage here, but you're going to have that crouch. Maybe a couple lasers on a grenade pool, but nothing too much. The main thing you want to do is detonate those grenades with those lasers. Oh, an up B.
I feel like that was not. He might have fat fingered or something. Maybe going for an
maybe wanted the A button. Okay, it's okay. You want the B button in that one.
Yeah, we got it. We got it. The B button simulator's back online.
All right, Hurt going up. 2-1 versus Light, and especially considering how much experience Light has in this matchup, this is. I would not expect this. I would at least think if Hurt was to win this set, it would have been like Light in the lead 2-1 and then comes back on game 5. But we could very well see Hurt closing the set out versus Light 3-1. And the Japan invasion is going to continue. And I mean, Hurt and Kananabe already turning so many heads, and they might be staying in the winner's side of bracket.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be, no matter what happens from here, a lot of discussions about the future of these players. They've done such a good job. They've put themselves on the map internationally this weekend. All that pressure, all that jet lag, and they are here in top 32, Hurt on the precipice of top 16 at one of the most stacked tournaments of all time.
All right, it's going to be one of these games. I think Light figured it out.
Yeah, like I said, when this man learns how to camp, it's over for everybody else.
Okay, great back air, throwing it high. Oh no, taking the 2 grenades already, and again, just one mistake can snowball into so much against Snake here, but Light with the lead.
Ooh, 104. I feel like he's not quite in back air range, which is probably why Light's not sharking for that in the corner. But he is slowly but surely getting there, and now you're going to have to start worrying about, ooh, forget about that. You yourself got to worry about getting grabbed. Ooh, tech chase whiff, but the great call out from Light, going for the jab lock in case he misses the tech, and then just reacting.
Yeah, great OS coming out from Light here. You can go ahead, throw out the jab, get the miss tech, but the Nikita.
Oh.
That's kind of an OS. You just got to follow the opponent, right?
Exactly. I think it was just like slightly before the uppy hitbox came out.
Yeah. Nikita offstage has been doing so much for Light, or so much for Hurt against Light. Getting a lot of these stocks, getting a ton of this damage. Goes for the reset, catches the grenade there.
Ooh, and now the down tilt at the ledge as well. We were talking about that exploitable recovery of Fox earlier, and I feel like Hurt is the first one I've seen on stream today really taking advantage of that. But oh my goodness, is he taking advantage of that in this game 4?
Wow, is Hurt going to beat Light 3-1? I don't think a lot of people had this on their bingo card here.
Yeah, anybody playing the fantasy bracket in shambles right now. I think we all expected Light to get a little further on winner's side, though admittedly, this is just winner's side, right? Like these guys could absolutely, either one of them, make it all the way to grand finals despite whatever happens here. But it's going to be a whole lot harder.
Okay, trying to get something going here. The grenade covering.
And that C4.
Oh, the Cypher putting Light on the ledge here. Didn't take too much damage, but now Hurt is back on stage, and Light was really banking off that corner situation.
That whole scenario was so hard for Light because Hurt had the C4 in the right situation, but it doesn't matter where your C4 is because Light has the tech chases. He's brought this back to a last stock. All he needs is a nice little opening with some early damage, and he's made this even.
Yeah, we'll see if Light can clutch up on this final stock versus Hurt. Okay, off the grenade. Oh, but grabs the grenade, so it has to break up the combo there, but still Hurt getting taken out and doing damage by the own grenades, trading back and forth here. Light has already put so much damage, it's kind of expected. It's really going to come down to this final hit.
74 versus 59, pretty even when you account for their weights. However, Light does have that win condition. He's in the right percent for falling Nair into up smash. He's been so good at that confirm. Can he do it again? Can he bring this to a game 5?
Okay, 129. This is prime back air percent here. If you're able to get it right at the corner, the up air could do it at high enough percent. You have grenade in hand. Got to go into the shield, and now Hurt back on stage. Uh-oh.
Ooh, okay, the quick side B. I like that. And the C4. Oh, no. Hurt.
No way. No way.
Bro.
No way.
What happened?
Okay, this block has had some really goofy stuff going on.
The nerves on this stage right now, unreal. Yeah, Light is soaking it up. Like, yeah, I did that.
Damn.
That was me right
Calculated?
there. Yeah, calculated.
Dude, Light is so insane, really just distracting Hurt from the C4 there, really trying to hone in and take Hurt's attention away. But Light knew the timer the entire time. He's so smart. These Fox players are so smart.
But
They're
not
so
only
smart.
are they fast, they move their buttons so fast, too. I don't know how they keep up with it.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
That was so unfortunate for Hurt.
Yeah, I heard Light's already working on his second Masters. Like,
yeah, he should play Pac-Man with that 200 IQ. The only character in the game that requires even more thinking. Which fruit do I charge?
All right, Light. You just got one of the biggest strokes of luck.
Yeah, you got a freebie.
You better make it count. Game 5 situation. And I mean, that was still down to the wire regardless of the C4. But the crazy thing was, Light was in a disadvantaged situation.
Yes,
so,
he was.
I mean, very favorable scenario for Hurt there. Very unfortunate. We'll see if Hurt can shake it off here for Game 5. Man, this top 32 has been so crazy, so many wacky moments, but that's what we live for, right? That's why Super Smash is so much fun to watch.
I'm looking at that player cam right now. Dude is going through it right now. That is brutal.
Come on, Light, don't be a gym. Go, 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 go.
Yeah, my man EE on the mic. Let's go. If you haven't already, make sure you pull up the side stream with EE as well at some point this weekend. And, of course, we've got the quad going on BTS Smash.
Yeah, and you can continue the journey here, Game 5, where Light just makes sure he's just trying to not be a gym. Right?
Yeah, he doesn't want to. Don't be a gym. That's the worst part here. It's not losing. It's EE calling you a gym afterwards. You just got to hold that.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you know this matchup. Why'd you lose? Why'd you get hit by Nikita again?
Light not going for any of these back airs off stage here, especially because Hurt is going for these double jumps. It's still hard to connect that directional air dodge to the ledge there. Can be hard to cover with back air. Like racking up a ton of damage, just keeping it safe.
I feel like Light is just really scared of what happens when he gets into the corner against Hurt because he's been so good, so devastating at punishing those recoveries that I don't think Light wants to take that risk right now if he doesn't absolutely.
What? And then goes for a double jump
wait,
there?
Maybe he does.
What?
Bro.
That's the risk you go for?
I feel like there were better things in that list of options.
Oh my goodness, and the dash attack is going to do it in 144%. I mean, the Nair that far off stage probably would have done it, and maybe trying to throw the craziest of curveballs, but now Light not going to have the lead here, gets the reflector, goes into the roll. You still need to get this first stock off of Hurt.
And now we're starting to see that extra.
No
he
way.
fell out, but closing it out. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Ooh, okay. I was going to say, sometimes you get really lucky, and then the karma hits you, right? You get like 3 up air ones with no up air 2s in a row or something like that, but Light keeping it close to even here, about 40% on each player.
Oh, opportunity with a juggle, up air. This is where Hurt wants to be, but no, Light got around it. But Hurt he just keeps swinging out of disadvantage, and it's working.
Yeah, these trades, okay, there's the Nair. Okay, not going to be enough to get the jab follow-up, but still One nair at a time.
Bro,
One
okay.
nair at a time.
He's just unstaling back air. That's all it is, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. You've seen the Leffen video where he explains like the lasering thing, right? It's just that, but when there.
Yeah. Light's really smart. So
Yeah, he's
unstailing
really
back
smart.
there. Yeah.
He plays Pac-Man too.
He knows the timer on the C4.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, if one stroke of luck wasn't enough for you, Light, can we get two? Last stock for Hurt, high percent for Light. He's got an opportunity to make this, even the up tilt the wrong way. Dash attack going through. Light, you need that extra credit, my guy.
Okay, there it is with the grenade stopping the assault. Okay, Hurt trying to get the forward tilt, and man, Hurt kind of blundering that second stock there, recatching the grenade with the forward air. We'll see if Hurt can close out this stock, because if you let Light run around for too long, the laser damage is going to add up.
Bro, I gotta hear EE off to the side. He is going off right now. He wants his boy to win, and he looked poised to do so. The back air out of the corner, and the up air combos. Hurt on his last legs right now, and the call out, and it barely kills. And Light punches his ticket into winner's side. Top 16 over Hurt in an incredible Game 5 play. What a call out.
What a set coming out here. And Top 32 continues to deliver with all of these Game 5s. And if you watch Kanenabe versus Tweak, all I gotta say are the Fox players in this bracket are getting so damn lucky. Oh my goodness. Don't get me wrong, they still deserve all their W's, but some of the fortunate things happening for the Fox players in this bracket, oh my God.
Whoa. Oh my goodness. My man, you go buy a lottery ticket or something. Head down to Muckleshoot.
Light does love gambling. Loves those casinos.
I think he gambled a little bit with that back air, honestly.
Oh, yes.
It all stemmed out of that back air. In a second, we're going to see a little bit of that string, but it was that high-level last stock mix-up that it gave him the momentum he needed. He pushed forward, he got his reads, and he barely, oh my god, like 1 or 2% less, and Hurt would have survived that.
Yeah, that fair, and I mean, just reading the tech row in, Light showing the visual with the dash. Fox can practically, with that movement, EX teleport wherever he wants on the map, so can cover every option from that scenario. So Hurt trying to mix it up with that tech roll in. Light knew the fear that he instilled and was able to get the up smash. What a read coming out from Light, and I mean, honestly, even just so impressive knowing the exact timer on the C4, right? Like,
yeah, for real. I mean, Light's so smart, bro. He's so smart.
He's so smart.
I can get this man to do my homework for me.
I can't believe how lucky all the Fox players have gotten.
Yeah,
on this
look,
side. Like
you guys be
crazy.
eating good today. They knew you were on the mic. It's like, I got you.
And honestly, it felt like Hurt was playing phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
It looked like Hurt was going to close it out 3-1. I'm just so surprised. And I mean, that's the hard thing about the tournaments like this. When those unfortunate things happen to you, can you just shake it off and go into Game 5 or go into the next game, right? It's so hard as a player to do that. And then sometimes it can even snowball and you SD another stock. I mean, the unfortunate SD on that Game 5 really punched Light's ticket into the winner's bracket and staying in the winner's bracket, right?
Yeah, I mean, what an incredible back and forth set. We saw the channel points where they're pretty close on these sets, and they're going to see another pretty close one right now. Real excited to see what happens. Chat, I want to know, are we going to get another Game 5? Is it going to be 4 back-to-back-to-back? Y'all know Cola, y'all know Dabuz. These two have a pretty storied history.
Yeah, and I mean, Cola's path to the buzz here in this winner's top 32, not as hard because Beast Mode Paul was able to get the upset over Gluto. Gluto, one of the top 4 or at least top 8 seeds, I'd imagine a top 4 seed at this tournament. So, I mean, Cola's still doing an amazing job getting to this point, but did not have to face off against Gluto.
Yeah, I mean, that's a rough pool for anybody.
Yeah.
Chat's pretty back and forth on this one, though. Maybe if I tell you guys the set history, it might change a little bit.
There you go.
So, let's see what we got here. The last 8 times that these guys have played, Cola has won.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just the classic rushdown, right? Dabuz, a player that likes to play these zoning type characters that usually involve a different variable, obviously. Known for the Olimar, managing all those different Pikmin. Of course, the Rosalina and Luma, managing that Luma, right? So Dabuz likes the personal space. The farther, the better. But Cola just playing the rush down Roy, right? Very similar to what we just saw earlier. Fox being another rush down type character where he gets really up in your face, and when these characters get an opening, they make it hurt.
The other thing that's interesting here is that while these guys have played a lot of times, the last time they played was the Ludwig Smash Invitational.
Quite a while ago.
So,
I mean,
yeah, over a year.
Yeah, Cola took a very long break from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. We saw the return at Let's Make Moves Miami, where he was able to make an incredible run into the, I believe, top 4 or at least 5th place. But yeah, I mean, Cola did an incredible job at Let's Make Moves Miami, or Luminosity Makes Moves Miami. So great stuff. But Cola, before that, took a really long break, and the last tournament before the break, it was Momocon, I believe. So quite a while back. And now Cola has returned. We'll see if Cola can return in top 8 fashion, though. So right now, looking poised to take it, right? You didn't have to fight Gluto. You're going up into a really good matchup in terms of player matchup for yourself, right? Against Dabuz, you were able to defeat him the last 8 times, but that was a while ago.
It was a while ago.
And Dabuz,
he's been
in
grinding.
contention for one of, if the best player in America right now. I mean, it feels like it's almost like a 4-way tie between Dabuz, Light, Tweak, and Zomba, right? But Zomba already out at 33rd at this tournament.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like the rankings don't matter this weekend. It is
throw them out the window.
It's an absolute bloodbath. Yeah, I'm not even going to pull them up. I don't care which one of these guys is ranked higher. It means nothing right now. It's all about who is ready for the chaos. You can't prep for this tournament. You just have to react.
Yeah.
I feel maybe that's why the Fox players are going so well. They're so smart.
They're smart and they can react. Yeah. That's the reacting is more important than being smart if you're a Fox player. Just remember that.
I have heard an interesting thing Light once talked about where, like, his base reaction time, just like, you know, like the human benchmark, click a button.
Right.
It's not particularly fast, but his, like, processing reaction time, he's so smart. His processing reaction time is faster than average, where he can see something and then make a decision based off of it very quickly. And that's what makes him so good as a Fox player.
Right. I mean, reacting in the situations that you are the most prepared for, right? These platform tech chases, these regular tech chases with this jab 1 option select, those are the scenarios you need to have immaculate reactions or anticipation, right? More anticipated reaction rather than just raw reaction. If you
Yeah, 100%. Either way, I am so excited. I believe in another Game 5. It's meant to be.
You think so?
The whole block's Game 5.
Okay. That is quite the call out here, but that's something I'm wishing for too.
Okay,
I'm wishing that for myself because Game 5s are always such a treat to watch, and I know chat wants to see Game 5s all around.
I also know chat tends to be big Cola fans out here.
Absolutely.
The moist boy himself.
Yes. Cola, a fan favorite amongst many in the Smash community. But we'll see if he can go up against Dabuz, another fan favorite as of recently, able to show off what this character, Rosalina, not a lot of other players can bring Rosa at this level of play, but we see Dabuz doing exactly that.
Weird characters, right? What else could it be? Roy, a much more nominal character. We don't, as a result, have a lot of Roy representation around here. He's way too rushed down for us, but we do have a few. However, Dabuz certainly has a lot of experience with this matchup.
Yeah, and another thing about Dabuz had quite the level up after Kagaribi 10 earlier this year. So I don't know if Cole is really ready for, leveled up Dabuz, right? Ascended Dabuz.
Yeah, he is ready for that lethal Luma, though, sending it off the stage, but he took a lot of damage before it could get there. What can Dabuz do here to close out this stock? A couple more seconds, that Luma is going to be coming back. Yep, there we go. But the up smash, Cola, he feels pretty ready for those big hits, I think.
Ooh, wasn't able to get rid of this Luma here. Now Dabuz going to have a lead trap scenario with the Luma, the jab into the back here. Going to create a bunch of distance between Luma and Rosa here, especially getting Luma right at the ledge. The jab, okay, not going to fully connect here. Dabuz able to fight his way back on the stage with the forward air, but the Luma, the sideline.
Oh! Just down air him, easy.
Into the layup down air. Incredible setup coming out from Dabuz. Name me a better duo, Dabuz and Luma.
Yeah, for real. No one does it better than this man and his unfortunately deceased plushie in the corner. However, Cola doing a good job playing the ice climbers kind of strategy, split them up, kill them one by one, and brought himself back into this game.
And I mean, Dabuz, especially when it comes to Luma tech, when you play a character like this, you have to have the tech on deck. You can't just throw out the basic, quote-unquote, fundamental Rosalina, right? You have to have all these different tricks because Rosa not the highest on the tier list, so you got to bring everything out to get the W with this character.
But with that not being highest on the tier list and being a weird puppet character, there's not a lot of representation. So if you're not up to date on the latest Dabuz Luma tech, he's going to catch you off guard, and maybe that's what we'll start to see as the set goes on. Maybe he's going to pull out some of that stuff, and I'm curious to see, is Cola still able to pull it over Dabuz, or has that level up, have those new things that Dabuz has figured out, pushed him just over the edge to take this?
And Dabuz very, very prepared with all these different Luma desyncs. Of course, you know the classic neutral B desync, which makes Luma not come back to you unless you return it with the neutral B once again. But there's also attack cancel desyncs as well. So if you ever see Luma do a dash attack and then Dabuz just either wavelands or neutral airs, that means the Luma is going to come back to Dabuz, where sometimes you can kind of do this shield cross up with Luma and then go for an attack on the way back. So it's really hard. You got to pay attention to all the different types of desyncs, but you also got to pay attention to these edge guards as well.
Yeah, you do. Roy, he's not the most exploitable character, but if you get him in the right place at the right time, sometimes it feels like there's just nothing he can do off stage, right? He doesn't have a lot of distance. He's got a pretty predictable recovery path.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful.
Yeah, a lot of these rushdown characters, usually the cost, not the greatest recovery.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You got to pay some way somehow.
Ooh, jumping over that Luma. That's good knowledge right there. The way he's able to get past that Luma. Also, the number of times he has killed. Oh, okay, but if it hit, though?
Maybe trying to go for a footstool up B. I know some characters you can do that for. See if you can disarm the Luma. Yep, the up tilt is enough. The cross up on the forward air. And one thing that Dabuz is very strong at is when there is no Luma. I love the confirm, hits the nair, gets the fastball for so the second hit doesn't connect and goes straight into the up tilt. Fantastic stuff from Cola.
Absolutely, and now that Luma is nowhere near you to help out, and Cola knows it. Oh, he's all got some aggression in him right there. It's like, get back here, Yellow Star.
Okay, there's that desync, the attack cancel desync, so Luma able to cross up to the right side and then come back to come back to the Buzz here. Ooh. Okay, now the Buzz with the desync.
I like that. Desync. I like what Cola is going for, trying to bait Dabuz's options. However, Cola is, or I should say Dabuz is just one step ahead of him in disadvantage, and I feel like that's something that has been huge for him in this game one. Cola, he's struggling to get those hard pressure advantage states to convert into kills.
Okay, there's the grab, the Buzz, the conditioning has come through here. You got the ledge trap situation, but the sharking of the up B. Now Luma taking too much damage. We'll see if the Buzz can survive the onslaught here. There's the up tilt. There's enough damage on the Buzz. Cola could end the game right here, right now.
He's just forcing the Buzz to click a button, because if he doesn't, he gets shield poked. And when he does, he's getting hit anyway. That Luma is back, but 149 on Cola. It may be last hit, but one of these hits is a little bit later than the other right now.
Okay, great stuff from Cola. Surviving the defense. Oh my goodness, no! The up smash doesn't get whiff punish.
What happened? I feel like he got like caught in a dash or something there. He should have been able to jab sooner. I don't understand.
That means you have to go through another Luma. Last stock situation here in this game. Number one, the desync coming through. And the Buzz getting back on stage, getting the Luma back air. So much different tricks. And Cola is
those eyes.
Not pleased with that result.
Oh, man. What a fantastic last stock from Dabuz. I don't know what happened with that run-up jab. I feel like Dabuz got a little lucky there. Seemed like Cola had it.
I was expecting even a dash attack. The Buzz was at a pretty high percent right by the edge. The forward tilt, there's so many different things. Maybe Cola not ready for that up smash whiff punish. And yeah, that's really, really going to cost him that game number one. But it was still very, very close. You got to keep yourself, and I mean, you got to keep yourself in the game, because it's a 5-game set potentially, right? So best of 5 situation. This could be a really long set, especially against someone like the Buzz, someone that likes to slow the game down. It really puts your stamina to the test, right?
Yeah, it does. That's something I love to see, like just talking to these players who play these really technical characters, who play characters that even like go to time a lot, talking to them about the mental game, the way they think about the game. It's a really awesome experience. I feel like they've got the best mental in the entire community, because they have to play these characters.
Right, and they're put in those scenarios more often than not, right?
Exactly.
Especially these slower characters that can't necessarily force these scenarios as much as these rushdown characters. And that is a luxury to have, right? When you're really quick, have a crazy burst option, you can kind of force a lot of these RPS scenarios where other characters can.
Yeah, absolutely. And a good early 80 from Cola, and now he's trying to scam him off the side with these short blast zones right now. Roy, of course, loves this stage for this exact reason, and you're seeing why, almost killing at a, what, 105 there?
Yeah. But the Luma is back.
Ooh,
There's the jab, the forward air. Doesn't even need the back air to close that one out. Only 29% here on Cola.
Great stuff there from Cola, taking full advantage of his counter pick and finally figuring out those ledge traps just a little bit better against Dabuz to give himself an early lead.
Oh, try to get the down tilt, but great swing coming out from the Luma here. Spot dodge down tilt, and Cola being able to rack up a decent amount, but okay, the rapid jab coming out from Luma. Stuck in between the two. When is the Buzz gonna, back and forth?
I like the ping pong game there. Call my man Seesaw real quick. We start to see the Incineroar coming out or something, I don't know.
Yeah, and the Buzz will even go for different desyncs after the neutral beat desync. So very creative, kind of mixing in the two types of desyncs you can do.
Ooh. But that's huge. Cola, I mean, you were talking up how good Dabuz is at staying alive without the Luma. I feel like Cola is particularly good at killing you when you don't have the Luma. Somehow, time and time again, he has been so good at putting on that pressure game. He uses a safe aerial on Dabuz's shield a lot of those times, forces Dabuz to react with a button. Otherwise, he's going to get shield poked by the next option from Cola, and he kills him for it.
Okay, the up air still not enough from Luma. Okay, shooting Luma the right way this time, but instantly going to get disarmed. I love the fake out on the Trump there and was able to get that falling up air. Might have been able to convert even afterwards, but Cola still racking up this damage here.
Yes, he is. However, the raw up smash from Dabuz, maybe starting to recognize a habit there from Cola running in. Maybe he just hard reacted the moment he saw movement from Cola. I don't know. Trying to pass it to the Luma, unfortunately not able to connect, and that puts Cola back in a pretty good neutral spot.
Got a lot of damage in terms of percent here for Cola, but you got to watch it. The Buzz can get a really early KO. You set up this edge guard right. Oh, but that platform, nice.
That was an unfortunate fallout from the side B. Oh, and the Luma clips him. Cola was trying to hit it, and I think he was a little too slow. Spot dodge? That worked.
And I thought the third jab was actually going to catch the spot dodge, but Cola was able to bring out the shield and get the punish there on that jab 3.
Yeah, maybe there's just like a weird gap in the hitboxes there. Either way, worked out very well for him. Usually, I feel like you don't see people spot dodging Rosa's face a lot. It's pretty scary.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things to punish, right? Especially with Luma
by
the side of Rosa. There's so many different lingering hitboxes that you can get caught by. Oh, the down air just barely off the mark here. Cola getting a double-edged dance to rack up this damage on the ledge here. Can you get rid of Luma? The double jump not there. Tech rolls to the right, but does not get punished from the Buzz.
Ooh, the cheeky little waveland getting Cola into a good spot here. 37% though, make that 58. That's a lot of extra credit. He's making his teacher real happy right now, but can he close it out?
Oh, the down tilt's enough. Didn't even need to go for the dash attack, but maybe Cola a little spiteful there on that Luma.
Yeah, it's like, you did this to me. Oh, he wants it so bad. Oh!
You can still make it back, but there's not a lot of mix, and along with the Luma, I don't know if Luma spawned in time, but it looked like the basic back air was from Rosa was enough to do it there. The forward smash, okay.
What?
Anti-air right there, and Rosa, very tall, very large hurt box, so going to get caught up with that close-up blunt side of the sword there, of course. Roy, you don't want tippers, very opposite of Marth, right? You want the closer side of the sword, the hilt hitbox, if you will, to get that increase on the knockback and damage.
That was a beautiful call out from Cola. I guess he recognized the pattern, right? That's the name of the game here. We were talking about Dabuz recognizing some patterns from Cola in the first game, getting those grabs, throwing him off stage. And now we see it go the other way. F smash anti-air at a disadvantage. That is wild.
Sometimes you got to let them know.
Yeah, tell him what's up.
I will swing for the hills. You better fear me.
My man thinks he's in a home run derby or something. I'll tell you what.
All right, so 1 for 1 here, and a lot of the sets here on the mainstream top 32 have been kind of going back and forth. No crazy reverse 3-0s or anything like that, but kind of just back and forth, and this set, no different. Hoping for that Game 5 dream.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I want it, y'all want it. I think the crowd wants it. They may be rooting for one or the other, but they want to see him win in style. So let's see, can that lethal Luma put in work, or is Cola going to continue to so effortlessly, just like that, find the openings to pretty safely get rid of it and then just force his pressure all over Dabuz.
Yeah, sometimes, I mean, there's so many different scenarios with Luma, but there are situations, especially if you're at lower percent, where it's worth it to take a hit to get rid of Luma, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, easy calculus. My man, he's got 30% on him. Trade that for a Luma, make it 40, no problem.
Ooh, the double edge dance coming through once again, but not going to connect the sweet spot. Oh, okay, double down tilt into the jab. Great pass off from the Luma here. Let's get in the dash attack cancel, putting on the pressure.
84%. Cola is probably starting to think about things like the side B at ledge or the Jair. Oh,
no,
he dropped the Jair. That's the nerves. I mean, it's not the easiest input, but it's something that he's done 10,000 times. He is consistent with that.
That confirmed pays the bills for sure.
Yeah, it does. It does. And now even game. And with that, oh no, still alive. But Dabuz going off for it, and he converts.
Yeah, the star bits to really stop Cola in his tracks there. It didn't necessarily get the edge guard in itself, but it pushed Cola so far back. There wasn't many mix-up opportunities with that up B. Because of that, Dabuz was able to get that layup of a down air.
Cola's been so good at finding those dancing blades. We just saw another one, but at the same time, I feel like he's not getting off of it the kind of pressure that he really needs to close out these stocks. At 132, adding a little bit more to that as Roy, like, it helps, but like, it's not really what you need. You need that corner pressure, the ways to get him into those situations where you can force your win condition.
Oh yeah, for sure. And because of that, look at this. Dabuz now slowly crawling away with this lead. The tech chase, you're able to cover so many options here. Oh, okay. Going to utilize the armor from that grounded up special.
Yes, we are, but at 148, pretty much anything's going to kill at this point. Maybe even a weak hit. Nope, I tell a lie. Weak hit forward tilt is not going to be quite enough, but Luma wasn't able to make it back, and now, yeah, just the safe falling up air, closing it out, catching Dabuz's jump yet again.
Okay, but Dabuz got 80% off of that stock lead here. You have to respect the Luma. The shield comes out for Cola.
That down tilt was scary for the Luma.
Oh, okay. Side
it's
lead.
gone.
Yeah, gonna do it. I like that up air getting back onto the stage. Gonna keep this ledge trap going here. You're probably not gonna be able to get the stock, but what a landing from Dabuz, instantly going for the grab.
This is looking pretty good for Dabuz right now, but at the same time, Cola can turn it around in a heartbeat. Not able to catch that Luma. That's not good for Dabuz, and you can see why. The moment he loses the Luma, somehow Cola always finds the kill.
Yeah, and especially forward air is so good for Rosa in this game. So we see Dabuz use it a lot to fight back in disadvantage, utilize the disjoint. But Cola with the fantastic dash back into forward smash, the classic that's been going on since
the classic,
Melee.
right. Ooh, good tech chase there. Gets the grab, the boot from the star right there. Barely managing to stay alive.
Wow, and look at this. Cola turning everything around Dabuz with a pretty solid lead to start this game 3 off. But look at Cola still surviving, getting rid of so many of these Lumas.
And again, he's cracked the code. He's figured out the way to just put those little swings in, slowly chip it over, and now gets that trade. Not going to kill, but he goes deep for it. Barely killed with that wet noodle, but it was just enough to break the camel's back and put him into game number 4.
Yeah, and we'll see if Dabuz will go. I mean, that was a 2-stock in the favor of Cola here, and Dabuz really favoring that Battlefield pick, but Battlefield plus the Rosalina and Luma was not enough. We could see a character switch coming in for Dabuz.
We could. I'm really curious what their set history is with the Olimar. Actually, let me check real quick. Looks like they, according to like Smash data, which might not be totally accurate, but it's reporting that they have never played the Roy Olimar matchup.
Wow.
In that matchup, Cola has played exclusively Cloud.
Wow, that is a throwback. I mean, before Spargo was getting incredible tournament results, it was Cola with the combination of Cloud and Roy doing many great things, especially year 1 to 2 of Ultimate here. But now, we're year 5, Cola maybe going to continue on through the winner's side here at Port Priority 8. Up 2-1 here versus Dabuz, and it was a very convincing game 3 on the side of Cola, right?
And a pretty solid start as well, just keeping Dabuz in the corner, rinse and repeat, kill the Luma, finally the get-up attack, shout out to Gimmer, able to close out that corner pressure, but now Dabuz, Lumaless needs to figure out how to use this stage advantage.
Okay, baits it out, gets the rapid jab here. Great punish setting up the Luma. And use the rapid jab to kind of hold Luma in the place after doing the attack cancel, or the dash attack cancel here.
Dabuz had the right read there, or maybe just a slow reaction. Either way, Cola was able to get around it regardless. Tried to go for that Luma for a second. It's so scary. And just like wave dashing around, throwing out up smashes. That is terrifying.
Yeah, these forward tilt and forward airs, amazing stuff from Cola. We're seeing less and less screen time here for Luma.
Yeah, we are. This is a side character that's starting to get phased out for the next season.
Yeah. R.I.P. Luma, as we say R.I.P. to Dabuz's first stock in this game, number 4. Changing up the scenery, we're on PS2 instead of Battlefield here.
Yeah, that's an interesting choice. I guess Dabuz he's at the point where he's trying new options. He's seeing what Cola is able to do with the utility that he gave him on that Battlefield pick. So he's like, all right, I'll go something relatively large, at least compared to small Battlefield or something, and see if the fewer platforms can help me out.
Taking Luma coast to coast, and Dabuz a little hesitant on trying to punish Cola for hitting the Luma. Didn't want to get reverses there, tried to play it safe. So now Cola, wow, and that Luma spawning back real quick here.
But it might be about to go away because look, he's just boxing with it. He's happy to take those trades because he's been so good at converting. And is that going to be a dead Luma? Yes, it is. If he can convert off of the dead Luma, it doesn't matter if he takes a little bit of damage trading with it.
Goes for the ledge here, tries to get the jab back air right by the edge will do the trick, but just the back air, not quite enough on that PS2 platform here. The ledge trap continues for Cola.
Oh, I like the call out up smash. We saw that game 1. Unfortunately, it was not quite enough to kill this time. And we may be on the precipice, if Cola can get this stock, turn it to 3 stocks to 1, of finally breaking that Game 5 curse.
Okay, Dabuz trying to find a way to get this stock. Cola, immaculate defense so far. The up tilt, the up air, finally evening up the stock count here for Dabuz.
I don't know about that call out up smash. Cola may be a little nervous there, maybe feeling himself after the F smash call out he got earlier. However, Dabuz has done a good job of mixing. He's not just jumping out of shield anymore.
Oh, the get up attack is going to get hard punished. Forward tilt so close. Gonna get that hitbox and so close to the ledge that is also going to take the stock. Cola could be closing this out 3-1.
Yeah, and this is Dabuz's last chance. You see him trying to space with that Luma again, but again, it doesn't matter because he gets pushed into the corner. The Luma gets hit once, and now it's gone. And now Dabuz, he just has to run away and wait and try again.
Okay, directional air dodge to the platform. Luma is back on line, up throw, up air. Trying to get these juggles on. I like the back air to cover the platform. Ooh. Maybe if Dabuz can set up some kind of offstage, that's the win condition you're looking for if you are behind an entire stock. Oh, the cross up though, not going to be able to get that back throw. That back throw could have been everything, but now Luma is gone.
Ooh, the up B, kind of risky there for Cola. It would have been a great opportunity to push Dabuz off stage, but I feel like he doesn't need to be taking those risks right now.
Okay, but the Luma, another one coming out to play here. Trying to get the forward smash. Great. Cola does hit the Luma, but Dabuz making him pay for one hit at a time. Dabuz trying to bring this one back.
And again, now we're back in that nickel and dime. Luma versus Cola. Forget Dabuz. He's just a set piece right now. The star doing the work for him. Okay, Cola managing to get out of that corner. That's pretty scary because if you roll in, you get hit by Dabuz. 78%, make that 87.
Oh, and there goes Luma, and there's the grab for Cola. Cola being patient, going for the jab. Oh, but a little too close to the mark here. Dabuz was able to shield that second one and get the punish. Dabuz has a dream and a Luma.
And now we're back in this. Well, we had a Luma. Maybe not so much. Don't jab. Don't get up. Don't neutral get up. He's going to jab. What's the option? What's the option? He's just waiting. Run up, down tilt. No, goes for the jab. Into the grab as well. The Luma is back. That's going to help Dabuz out a lot. I think that was worth it.
Yeah, you stalled enough time here, and you got Luma to a safe position, making sure, sending in Luma to scout out the area for center stage control, of course.
Okay, just trying so desperately to get out of the corner, but you lost your Luma for it. Was it worth it, Dabuz? But you're back in the corner. Cola will not let up the pressure.
Double jump onto the stage in the grab. Cola not going to fall for it. The second or third time to sour it into the back air. Cola closes it out 3-1 versus the Buzz, continuing the streak. Used to be 8, we'll make it 9.
Yeah, easy money. He wasn't even sweating after that one game. No problem for Cola. Man, great stuff to my man Cola there. Able to, as you said, keep the win streak going. Continuing to press on in this bracket. The Buzz, not out of it yet. You were talking about how in contention for the best player in North America, and he's got every opportunity to walk his way through that loser's bracket. He has been called in the past Mr. Consistency. He's the check. You're not a top player unless you can beat DeBuzz, because he doesn't just drop those.
It's a rite of passage.
Yeah, it's a rite of passage, exactly.
So great stuff coming out from the Buzz, but it wasn't enough to take out one of his own bracket demons, being the rushdown that is Cola, right? And we talked about it earlier in some of the earlier blocks. So when I think about some of the fastest players to do it in the business, Cola is one of the players that their name comes up, right? Light, Cola, Spargo, just so fast when they're playing, can be so overwhelming, and especially paired with some of these faster characters, Cloud with Limit, Roy, Fox, these characters in the hand of fast players just seems so crazy.
Yeah, this has been such an eventful top 32. It's been an absolute pleasure and a privilege to be here for this long with you guys. Production, can I confirm, are we swapping off? Yeah, we are. All right. With that, dude, it was a pleasure, an absolute pleasure.
That was great.
Yeah, we got to do 2 blocks on 2 different days. I've been Lentini. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm with my man Charles. Follow him on Twitter as well. I know you see him around all the time. He always kills it. We are going to kick it off to some other amazing talent coming in. Don't go anywhere. We're just going to take a short break. We will be right back. And thank you all for tuning in at Port Priority 8.